Keats dinks it down the right. That's a tremendous ball. Morel brings it down nicely. Taking on Faquinos now. It's the goal line. Swings the cross to the far post. Smate! Oh, it's just missed him and spun across the face of goal. It looked like he was going to head it into an empty net. And like I say, Mambo's a huge centre-back. I thought it was over his head. Somehow he managed to stretch and just flick it away. I thought Spate was going to have an easy header in then, as Harris now has it at 20 yards out. Works it back to Keats. Ebbsfleet's got men behind the ball now. Obeng, right hand side, swings it in under the bar, right attack again. Good header into the goal mouth, and Tolly can't quite get there. Slash behind for the corner. Two defensive midfielders in front of the centre backs, but a good cross by Harris. Morel goes up, doesn't make contact. The crowd shout for a penalty. Is Morel asking for it as well?
I don't think he is.
No.
It's a good cross in actually, and certainly one for Andy Morel to challenge. Anyway, it's a corner to Wrexham.
It'll be a Tolly in swinger.
Yeah, Tolly to take it.
Triton arrives at the far post late. It's swept in towards him and he heads it on, and is it in? It's cleared off the line. He pokes on another clearance off line. Right shots blocked, right turns again, and rescuing the free kick to Ebbsfleet. As Rice has conceded the free kick in midfield.
Yeah, he brought them straight back up to the Conference National, of course, last year after being relegated. They've not kept a clean sheet away from home yet, though, Mark.
Interesting. So he comes and misses the ball completely. It drops and he grabs it at the second attempt. Was he outside the box? The ref says not. I say yeah, personally.
Yeah, I thought he was outside the box as well. I think we got away with that one.
That was a bizarre little instant there. Maybe just keeping us on our toes, reminding us he's out there. Ball's worked neatly over to the left-hand side for Howe. Now has a chance to run at Obeng. He cuts inside, edge of the air, tries long-range shots, and it goes wide. It maybe saved that. Looked like it was going well wide to me, and maybe dived across and pushed it round the post rather than necessarily.
I'd say that was going about 3 or 4 feet wide there, and he's conceded that needlessly.
And you know, Fowler's a useful player to have in these sort of games because he might just thread that ball, and when you're knocking it around to the back, he's there giving that some purpose. Whereas at the moment, like we are now, we're working around to the back, and we're just doing it until someone knocks it long. But it's a good ball by Harris. Tolly edge of the area. It doesn't really sit down for him, but he kept going, beats his man, drives a shot which is blocked. That's what Tolly's good at, just driving runs through the middle, and he did well to ride the challenge, but it was well defended. It's now Obeng. Dinks the high ball in. It's too straight. Morel's after it, heads it towards goal. Just wide. Good effort that. It looked like it's a hopeful high punt really by Obeng. But Morel attacked it well, and it was far wide of the far post.
No, he wasn't. He's always been spring-heeled, Andy Morel, and he did well there against a far taller defender. Out-jumped him to get the header in, but unfortunately the header goes across the goal and doesn't trouble Preston Edwards.
Obeng inside to Harris. Dummies it for Keats, not a good idea. Keats is dispossessed by Shakes, goes bursting through the middle, 3-on-3 break. Kai's edge of the area, it's a nice ball down the left channel. West comes forwards, good work by Miyabi. Came quickly off his line and saved at his feet, and the keeper was sharp there.
It was a very, very good save indeed by Miyabi. Timed it perfectly, because if he'd mistimed that, the man was down, he was off, and it was a penalty.
There's Wrexham with the ball midfield from the free kick. Harris, nice ball to Spate, plays a hopeful ball. Walter gets to it himself and tries a shot, which Edwards saves, go down to his right, but there was hardly any venom in it, in all honesty. No,
it was just an awkward bobbling one that Preston Edwards had to watch very carefully.
As there is, free kick in the halfway line, stood up by Stone towards the edge there. Crichton attacks, he did well to shove people out of the way to get there, including his teammates. Ebbsfleet attacking once more now, played to Shakes right side the box. He drives it against Ashton, it spins out, Stone decides to keep it in. He digs a good cross in towards the edge of the area, brought down well and driven in, and it's parried and picked up the second attempt by Miyabi. Powerful strike that by West, but straight at the keeper. Miyabi is spotting the ball up. Drives it through the middle. Pogba's after that. He's not going to get anywhere near that. It's headed over the top, and Willock's breaking in the right channel, taking on Crichton. Drives the shot. Good save by Miyabi. It's hit across the keeper, and he palms it away. Not much foot movements, but he clawed it away. You're not impressed, Steve?
No, I think he could have caught that, Mark. He actually did. That was for the cameras again. I just wish he'd stop doing that. So Cheeslevich on for Morel. Let's see if Cheeslevich can run at the fullback Joe Howe and see if he can get some joy. Wrexham need to change something.
Yeah. Morel comes off the pitch. Cheeslevich replaces him.
It's probably his least effective game of the season there for Andy Morel. He's worked hard. You can never fault him for his work ethic, but not particularly effective today.
16 minutes left plus added time. 0-0 here at Racecourse. Very little to report in this game. Ball to the edge of the area. Westwood climbs. Beaten to it by Willock. Maybe comes out, and it's popped across the face of an open goal. And out for the goal kick, and Well, Miyabi's either got to come out and attack that a lot more aggressively, or he's got to stay in his line, because it was a tight angle for West on the running onto the flick on, and you wouldn't expect him to beat a keeper at his near post. But when the keeper runs out and left himself in no man's land, West has a chance then if he can just slide it past him, but he managed to put it wide to the far post. I've got to say that although Wrexham have had a fair amount of pressure in the second half, wouldn't like to overstate it, all the actual chances that have been created by Ebbsfleet. It's played now to the Wrexham area where Westwood is hesitating. He's allowed Wilk to nip in ahead of him. Has he hurt himself, Westwood? If not, that wasn't impressive. Ball's played in. Good tackle by Ashton. Comes out with the ball and he's pulled to the floor. Referee's played advantage though, because Ebbsfleet have committed men forwards. Tolley is surging forwards now. He's got Cheesewicz screaming for it on the flank. Tolley feeds him in. Spate and Pogba in the box. Cheesewicz cutting inside. Bursts on the outside of his man. Great play. Gets past the second. He's won a corner, has he? He's gone down in the box. He's given a penalty.
The system gave that, not the referee.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Preston Edwards gone over to Cheesewicz. It looked like a very dubious decision to me there, and Ebbsfleet is surrounding the referee, but it was the assistant who gave that mark. It was him who put his flag across his chest, and the referee gave the penalty on the back of that. But I thought that was a soft one, to be perfectly honest. I thought the one Mansfield got here on Tuesday was a soft one, but that was even softer. Cheesewicz was going nowhere, went past the next man, fell over, and he got the penalty.
Pogba has taken it off Spate.
Well, I hope Spate takes it back off him then.
Well, they seem to be having a bit of a disagreement, Pogba and Spate.
Jay Harris is wandering up as well. Dean Keats obviously has had some instructions, and he's gone there now running, and he's going to take the ball off Pogba. You're not having it, mate.
This is incredible. He's surely having a row here. Pogba won't let him take the ball off him. This is ridiculous. Pogba's thrown it away in disgust and a big strop. This is not great. He's throwing his hands in the air. Well, and now the rain's getting involved with Keats. Keats was at the dugout. Players are taking on liquid, and Pogba had snatched the ball off Spate and wouldn't let him have it back. This is pathetic. That was Pogba's needs a good telling off this.
Well, there were two Kettering players sent off, weren't they, for doing something like that in the midweek?
Well, Spate is taking it.
Just hope he scores.
Yeah. Spate steps up and scores. Top right corner. That was a good penalty by Spate. Incredible scene as Pogba snatched it off. In that Kettering instance, the Kettering player missed the penalty, but Spate buried that in the top corner. Yeah, he did very, very well. Joe Clark stripped off there for Wrexham, so it doesn't look like we are going to see Glenn Little today. Joe Clark's going to come on, so I'm guessing Westwood, who's standing right by the touchline, is going to come off, having picked up some sort of a knock. Pogba's been booed by the Wrexham fans here. I did say that Westwood had been slow on the edge of his area. And it was because of an injury. He's had his thigh treated while that whole penalty instant was going on. Oh, it's a good throw towards Pogba. It's a good movement between the two of them. Pogba breaks in the box and runs into trouble. He's tackled. Harris has it. Feeds it quickly out to Cheesewicz, right hand side. Will he take on the massive Mambo? Yes, he cuts inside him. Good tackle on him. Pogba picks it up, digs a shot in, and it's saved low to his right by Edwards. Didn't quite pick up the corner there, did he? No, it was a good strike that by Matthias Pogba. Hit it low, hit it hard, and it caused Preston Edwards one or two moments of concern. Cheesewicz in midfield again, dances past Mambo and was accelerating past Marwa. 2-on-2 break, plays the through ball again and again, doesn't quite get it right. Lorraine works it back to the keeper. But Cheesewicz has made a real difference since he's come on, apart from winning a penalty. Now it's Clark driving forwards. He's got Pogba outside him, works him in. Pogba by the corner flag, might keep it there. Clark's in support. Pogba tries to beat his man, nutmegs him as he got around the back of the other side of him. He's come out with the ball, tight angle, but he's still got it, and rolls it to Tolley, edge of the area, who puts it just wide. What a chance that was. Great persistence by Pogba. Tolley just couldn't hit the target. Yeah, some great work there by Matthias Pogba down this left-hand side. Just didn't give up, kept battling away, and then he looked up and played a lovely ball to Jamie Tolley, and Jamie Tolley really should have hit the target from there, to be quite honest. He just screwed his shot wide.